There, beautiful souls, and welcome. Welcome back or welcome to the Hawk. And my name is Lana Zelinsky, and I work in the spirit dimensions. As always, in all my videos or live feeds, simply take what resonates, and you're welcome to leave the rest right here. I am on a few minutes early today. I forgot until I got a notification on my calendar this morning that Luna has to go for a haircut. So I have to leave here at about 8:45. So I'm on a little bit early to give you guys the energy update. Very interesting energy and there's flowing through, and it was really interesting. Good morning, everyone. I know I'm a little bit early, but I have to unplug today from YouTube Live at about 8:45. So I'm on here a little bit early. I probably won't have a chance to get to many questions. I'm going to jump right into the energy update. I was sitting in meditation, and at first I thought I was a little bit distracted because the sign of the song "It's My Life" from Bon Jovi started playing in my head. And at first I thought, oh, am I distracted? So I tapped back into the meditation and note the song kept playing. It's my life. And then as I sat deeper with that energy that's flowing through this week, we have a lot of energy. There's a lot of growth, a lot of soul growth, a lot of reviewing. A burst of fresh energy is coming in. I had this overwhelming excitement that was flowing through, a rush of new, leaving the past behind, freshening up, a lot of releasing with the fall and the fall equinox that we have coming. There's a lot of natural letting go and a lot of I'm done. I'm done. I'm good with that now. There's a lot of we can really use it. I mean, let's be honest here. We can really use the freshening up and the letting go always. It's I'm always working on my own releasing all the time, but it's a great week for transformation. It's a great week for taking action, and it's a great week to let go of all those things that we've been kind of putting off, or perhaps we've been avoiding those hidden emotions. It's a great week to kind of kickstart that energy. Yes, there's always some heavy. The physical world's always navigating through its stuff. I'll just leave it as stuff, but we can take it back in the balance. So when you think a little bit about the equinox that's coming in, it's about balancing. It's about letting go. It's about being able to process. We're coming into the equinoxes equal hours of day and night. So we're coming into some balancing energy, and it's a great time to just say, lessons learned, done with that. It's time for me to take some action, and action can be teeny tiny steps. It doesn't have to be the great big things. Sometimes we think we have to have all this momentum all the time, but it can be taking action in smaller steps, working on a little bit of the mindfulness in little bites. You know how I feel about big bites and little bites. Little bites matter. It's still something that we can work through. There's also a lot of passionate energy coming through. There's a lot of standing in our own truth. You maybe feel pulled to speak a little bit more. This is how I'm feeling. This is my perspective. This is me allowing, being able to kind of tap into that a little bit. It's also an amazing time this week, you guys. So of setting some new intentions, just being able to say, I'm going to set some intentions, or I want to manifest a little bit of something new or something different, and being able to start putting that one foot in front of the other. I want to go back to the hidden emotions because that may be bubbling up. And some of you may be saying, well, Lana said it was going to be a fresh bubbling up, or those hidden emotions, or how we're feeling, or taking a look at what we're going through. It's very inspiring. Yes, it may feel heavy or may feel like a good old fashioned cry. Cry is going to do you good, but it's actually a lot that is taking action as well. So depending on how you move through these things, allow things to flow, allow yourself to feel the burst of fresh. It felt very burst of fresh, and it is like the song. It is your life. It's your journey. It's up to you to be able to take a little bit of your power back. Perhaps that's a little bit of a meaning in there too, with leaving the past behind and being able to say, what did I learn? Even the hard stuff, allowing those hidden emotions to flow, and to kickstart something different, to kickstart a transformation, to kickstart a refresh, to be able to allow that growth, that soul movement, to feed your soul is another way of looking at it, is what can I do to kind of feed my soul, whatever that means to you, whatever that looks like to you. I hope that this resonates. A couple of interesting things too. If you take a look at the astrology, I won't pick it apart this morning on the live because, like I said a few moments ago, I do have to end early today. We've got a lot of things going on with the astrology. We're coming out of eclipse season. I'm grateful for that. Um, We also have a few other things with the eclipse. We had the fall equinox, sorry. We also the sun is moving into Libra, and moving into Scorpio. So we've got some changes there that are going to be bringing up some freshening up, some new energies, a burst of fresh air. Those are quite a few things that are kind of happening all at once. So it really made a lot of sense with my channeling this morning. Let's get to the cards. Let's draw a card for the week. This is the Indigo Angel Oracle cards that are kind of giving me a bit of grief while I take them out of the box this morning. There we go. Geez Louise, I'm struggling. I'm just going to put down that energy and just kind of allow it to be what it needs to be. All right, so let's have a shuffle. Here we go. And we got a jumper right out of the back. Believe in yourself right out of the gate where that card jump. Believe in yourself again, coming into what I said earlier about it's your life, it's your growth, it's your story. Being able to honor yourself, to be able to feel, believe in yourself. What a beautiful card. And it's a lovely angel sitting on a swing. She's swinging away and allowing like the flow and the momentum there. And when you think about swinging on a swing, sometimes we just start off really slow, pumping our legs, and then we gain momentum and flying high. What a glorious card to tap into. Believe in yourself. All right, animal. Let's do an animal spirit guide card this morning. Let's focus, you guys. I won't be able to get to questions, unfortunately. I'm going to try to pop on later on this week or an Ask the Medium session on Friday. I'll do my very best to see what I can do. But Luna has to go for a haircut. Okay, focus. Let's focus. There we go. All right, I got to turn it over one page because it's a long one. Falcon. Before making a decision, step back and consider it from a broader perspective. There's an opportunity before you. However, be patient and trust your instincts to know when the time is right to act on it. There's the action plan. Pay close attention to the natural rhythms of your bodies and surroundings and see what this can teach you. There's the soul growth. Whatever choice you make at this time, once you fully make it, commit to it fully and take the plunge. Action. Use your mental capabilities and your wits to resolve the situation you're dealing with. Focus on what you want rather than what you don't want. Ooh, that's delicious. And develop your strategy accordingly. Focus on what you want rather than what you don't want. There's the intention piece too, right? Take off your mask and let the world know who you really are. It's my life. Stand in your truth. I just got like those goosebumps and those titty tingles. Those woohoo. Okay, all right, sorry. Got carried away there. Trust that none of what you have to deal with in the next few days will be a crisis. So do your best to remain calm and centered no matter what. Take either a Tai Chi or yoga class or anything that really resonates with you, and emphasize breathing and slow, gentle movements. The next few days will take adaptability, flexibility on your part as you maneuver around any twist and turn that your life takes. Make sure you're eating healthy or organic foods as much as possible. A few times each day, take several slow, deep breaths and count to 10 as you inhale and 10 as you exhale. This is a time to act swiftly. There's the action plan. Is act swiftly in pursuit of your goal. Be courageous, willing to face whatever is that intimidates or frightens you. There's the hidden emotions. This is delicious this morning, right? Be especially guarded with your health at this time, sticking to nutritious organic foods, again with a mention of taking care of yourself. And perhaps that may be what you focus on your action plan. Maybe you're just gonna like, what, today, and again, it can be small things. Today I'm just gonna have an extra glass of water. Today I'm just gonna make sure I pause and breathe. It doesn't have to be the great big things. And I think that that is really important. We get so focused on only the big things matter, or it's got to be everything at once, and sometimes we have to try again, and that's very much okay too. Being able to say, you know what, okay, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna come at that again with softening that a little bit, with just being able to soften it even this much. Little steps matter, small bites matter, right? And they count. So be soft on yourself, be gentle on yourself, take some action, lean into some of this. Put on the song Bon Jovi, "It's My Life." Turn up the volume, crank it up, dance to it. Those little things are so, so, so important. And, I hear you guys, and I'm, I know the physical world is really heavy. I know that we're going through a lot right now collectively, but we also have to kind of focus a little bit too. If we're going to take a look at the dark, we also need to shine that light. And we have to see that there's a lot of positive and there's a lot of good things. There's a lot of collective and community as well. There's a lot of support. Not everything is heavy all the time. So putting that back in the balance with the equinox. All right, you guys. If you're just joining me now, I cannot stay much longer. I do have a few minutes, so I'm going to grab some questions. I have to be out the door at 8:45 for Luna's haircut. Uh, let's see. Good morning, Len. Any messages from my guides and my loved ones? So this looks like I see B. Okay, so B. When I tap in there with your spirit guides, I leaned in there first and really fast with your spirit guides. I really feel that I need to acknowledge how hard you're trying, the work that you're doing. I feel like I need to just give yourself the pat on the shoulder or acknowledging yourself. I feel like you're the first one to cheer for other people, and sometimes you forget to cheer for yourself. And I think sometimes we are often our only cheering squad. There are times where it feels like it may not be the full story, but it feels like nobody's cheering for you. I spirit Your spirit guides are saying also cheer for yourself. I love that message, by the way. Kayla, any messages for me? Love you. I love you too, Miss Kayla. Kayla, I feel like I want to drop my shoulders. I feel like I'm like this with I just want to soften my shoulders. Moments matter. I just feel like a little maybe you need to release some tension or perhaps do some releasing work. Just letting go of anything that resonates with you that it's time to let go of. I just feel like my shoulders are at my ears, Miss Kayla. Um, Casey J. Good morning. Saw a rainbow this morning. Oh, I love that. Signs of a great day. Any chance my guides have a message for me? I love that you saw a rainbow. I'm always got my eye in the sky for a glimpse of the rainbow. And I love that you acknowledging it, that it's signs of a great day, and that gains momentum. So well done, you, Casey. I feel like you've got a new guide that's kind of hanging out with you, and I feel like it's about the last 3 or 4 weeks. I feel a lot of I mean, it feels like a student energy. I feel like this spirit guide is coming to teach you and I feel like you're really open. I feel like yeah, more open now to a spirit guide that's going to teach. They're all teachers, but this feels like a new. So you maybe if you're learning something new or something comes up as a new situation, I feel like I need to just whisper in your ear from your spirit guides is what am I learning right now? Sometimes when new things come in, and this isn't just for KCJ, but for all of us, when something new comes in, we kind of have that panic that, oh, there's that new energy, or I'm not doing well handling this. Pausing long enough to say, what am I learning right now? That has helped me immensely. I'm learning patience. I'm learning how to navigate something. I'm learning that things are changing. I'm learning how to love myself more. I just feel like I need to kind of tap in there, Casey. It doesn't feel heavy at all. It just feels like I'm learning something. And you've got this new spirit guide that's profound teacher. Um Ilana, any messages from me? That's from my apologies if I pronounce this wrong. Uh, Needy, Nihidi, Chakvarthi. I don't recognize your names. If you're new here, welcome. We love you so much, and you're welcome in this community anytime. I feel like I've got to really tap into a little bit of grounding work there. I feel like I need to spend just a little bit more time either breathing, touching the ground, hugging a tree, coming back to your center. I just feel like sometimes, things may be a little bit chaotic around you, and you just need a little moment to remind yourself, my feet are firmly planted on the ground. I will often stomp my feet. Oh yeah, I'm still on solid ground. Feels like it's rocky, but I'm still on solid ground. And I also feel like I need to again with whisper spirits whispering to me today. It's kind of funny. I need to whisper in your ear how loved you are. There's this big, you are so loved that I needed to gently remind you. Joe Smith, in case you have time, any messages for me? Joe, Joe, I have a spirit guide, and this is kind of funny. And she's putting on bright red lipstick and really tapping into like that divine feminine energy, that internal goddess energy, to be able to let that elegant, that royal feeling that you have within you, to kind of like feel that a little bit more, to really feel that divine feminine piece. That and divine feminine, there's several different interpretations about it, but to kind of feel that softer, feel that self love love. Put on some lipstick and let yourself feel glamorous, to kind of really acknowledge your own beauty, both internal and external beauty, to be able to kind of like frolic in that. So if anything that gives you that feeling, perhaps you can just like I'm gonna adjust my crown here, my crown, my royalty crown, and feel that goddess or whatever goddess means to you, or whatever that divine feminine means to you. I really feel like I just wants to embrace you and hug you so much. All right, you guys, I have to be out the door, and I have to. Luna knows she's going for a haircut. It's not her most favorite thing, so it might take me a moment or two to find her, because she will go into hiding. She'll be hiding under a blanket, or perhaps behind a piece of furniture. She is great for the haircut. She behaves perfectly fine, but she just doesn't like the drop off point. Thank you so much for your understanding there, you guys. I really appreciate your love and support. I'll do my best to check back in, or to pop in and grab some questions on Friday. I'll post it on the community page. I'll try and give you a bit of a heads up. This week for me is quite a mixed bag of energy with my work schedule and a few other things that I've got kind of going on in the background here at the Hawk, and I've got some exciting things that I'm working on. So I hope I can catch you later on this week. As always, love, light, blessings. Have a spirit guided day and enjoy the journey.